cool undertone. Alright, so to blend out the concealer, because it's been...
Hey fam, I'm about to apply some makeup. I'm going to follow Koi's 10-minute makeup tutorial. I watched this yesterday and I was very intrigued. For me, it might take a lot longer than 10 minutes because I'm following along. And this video is actually about 15 minutes. So I'm assuming once you get really good at it, that you would be able to do this makeup in 10 minutes. I'm trying to achieve that really flawless everyday makeup without struggling. My current routine isn't bad, but I think it could be better. But with her everyday makeup, she is applying foundation and I don't use foundation very often. So I got some goodies from L'Oreal that I'm going to use in today's video. So this part of the video will be featuring L'Oreal Paris makeup and their skincare, because all I'm using lately is my L'Oreal skincare, and there'll be a few other items in between. But L'Oreal sent me the True Match. This is Cool Medium Deep. The number is C8. It looks a little darker, but we're gonna work with it. They also sent the Blur Perfection Brightening and Loose Setting Powder. Let's see what this one looks like. It looks pinkish in the container. So I will also use this. She uses the back of her hands a lot for applying like foundation. So I'm going to be doing that. So I know that by the time I'm done, I'm going to be a huge mess. And I'm wearing a white shirt. Like, I'm really putting this thing to the test. I also got their Telescopic Extensionist mascara. These create length and volume up to 5 times. I usually just use it on my lower lashes. As you all may know, I do add these individual lashes. As you can see, I just have about 2 more rows. And I sometimes reuse like the set that I've used before. I do not apply the sealant. I only use the bond, which is the glue, and I just go out there wild. The first step in Kai, honestly I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. I only just started watching her videos. I've seen her like pop up on my screen several times, but never clicked on any of her videos. But when I saw the 10-minute one, I was like, oh, I need to see that one. So the first thing I'm doing is applying the eye cream. This is the Midnight Eye Cream. I really love how moisturizing and luxurious this feels. Oh, by the way, you see the girl's hair? Do you see those waves, guys? I am getting so much better at forming the waves, but this one is kicking up. I think I didn't let it dry enough before taking off my scarf. So I have this technique now where I form the waves and I let my hair dry, and my hair usually just air dry. I don't sit under a dryer. Because my hair is so short, I am able to dry my hair, just air dry my hair. I currently have a fan on next to me, and just with that fan alone, my hair could be dry in like 30 minutes, which is really good. I love my hair shorter. So now that I've moisturized under my eyes, and you guys have seen this before, so if you feel like speeding up the video, I'm not gonna be mad. But she asks that we moisturize as much as possible. So I'm going to rub this in my palms and really moisturize the center of my face, which is where I'll be focusing on. I don't know about you, but I feel like I need more coverage, more makeup coverage in the center of my face. I shouldn't even do my brows, but... And I never forget my neck and décolletage. I don't put as much on my neck, but I definitely make sure I get my neck as well. And again, I pack around the circumference of my face because I'm a pissy girl. While my brows dry a bit, I'm also allowing the color corrector to dry under my eyes. I just did my nails. Not really loving these right now, but they'll do. They were extremely long, and I cut them down because I don't prefer to have very long nails. I don't know how people navigate everyday life with very long nails. I cannot do it, guys.
You always want to make your concealer dry down first with a concealer with a cool undertone. Alright, so to blend out the concealer, because it's been about a minute or two now, I'm going to angle triangle like this. And you can adjust this. If you want more natural, you can use a little less, maybe no more than that. And then we're gonna let it dry down in place. You can get some right here in your chin as well, for covering up any acne scar off onto the skin like this. We're gonna warm it up on the back of our hand like this, and work it into the brush. If you guys watch me, you guys lift on the brush and put it on my forehead. So if you guys feel need to grab like a half more pump, you can. I don't really need to, but I'm just gonna show you burn more. Oh, also make sure to get some on your nose as well. The same way. So now we've completely blended out the concealer by the side of the nose. There's like a hair. Now let's go. Directly on top of it, okay? So keep patting directly on top of it. As we said, we don't want to spread it too much because it's like an oval or like a circle. Just go round and round. So I'm kind of like patting on the edges right now, you see? Just have to keep it looking natural. It looks perfect. So we're gonna move on.
Some days life just wins.
Freedom driven by you.
We'll blend it just in case. If your nose look at another tip, because you're not gonna give you guys the tips just in case you run into anything. It's gonna be really stuck.
Nothing like a fresh mascara. I love it. I barely have any lower lashes, but when I want them to look extra full, I make sure to put on a primer. This is so good. This is so good. Oh my god, this is so good. Shake it out a bit. This is the Lavon 2-in-1 double-ended ink pen. Now, this has a side that has like a single point, and the other side has the one that can create the hair. All right. Don't know how well you guys picked it up, but it does have like the extra like 3 points. I don't use this one. I use a single one because I just want to strategically add a few extra lines. And I try not to press too hard because I don't want it to look harsh. As you can see, I'm just filling in my brows, just very softly filling them in. I'm obsessed with how this came out. I hope I can remember exactly how I did it today. Even though this was a little darker for me, I think everything just balanced out because I'm using a lighter concealer to highlight. So it just, the darker color foundation actually brought warmth to my face, and I love it. I love the way it applied. It was so smooth and soft and light. It was a very light feeling foundation. L'Oreal, you guys, seriously, L'Oreal has really taken good care of me for the past year and a half, and I want to say thank you, L'Oreal, so much for providing me with such outstanding skincare and makeup items. I am truly thankful. The fact that these items are also so affordable. They're not just sending me the skincare and the makeup and I'm putting them aside. I use them in my everyday makeup application and skincare application, and you will likely see a L'Oreal skincare makeup item in just about every one of my videos. My loves, it is such a gorgeous day. I just went and ran some errands. This is probably one of the most beautiful summer days. Probably in the late 70s, close to 80 degrees. It is 4:12, can you believe it? And I'm just getting up to take my walk. I'm wearing the all white. I actually started work prep by laying out my pieces, and in the summertime just about everything needs to get ironed. So I pressed all of the pieces that I'm going to wear this week, and it so happens that everything is white or off-white. Wearing this beautiful top. I believe this top is from Rehost. The pants that I'm wearing are cotton, and I got these from a collab that I did. I did a partnership with New York & Co, and specifically the Gabrielle Union line, and I love these pants. Wear them every summer, and I've probably had them for like 4 years now. And I'm wearing the Zara shoes that I picked up. I picked them up in May when I was going to an event. I ran out and I bought a dress and the shoes for the event because I'd completely forgotten about the event. I really feel good about my look. Talk about content creators who were full-time, who are now heading back out to work. Some of them are going back to 9-to-5s. Some of them are doing part-time jobs. There's been some changes and some shifts for sure. Though I've never been a full-time content creator, I do acknowledge how the shifts have affected everyone, from full-time creators and non-full-time creators alike, because there is a change in paid branded content. I recently saw Simply Sin, and some of you will know who I'm talking about. She is this black content creator whose lifestyle, but mostly travel and fashion, based content creator. Love her. She is one of the OGs, and I'm talking about, I remember she was one of the first travel content creators that I started following, and I was obsessed not just with her travel content but her style. And she recently announced that she's going back into the office, and she was practicing law, I believe. It was a time when everyone was saying, oh yes, we can all be creators. I mean, how can everyone be a creator? How can everyone be an influencer? It was bound to become, first of all, saturated, so there's so many other options. So brands have a whole lot more options. I'm probably gonna walk for another 15 minutes. I forgot my sunglasses, and it is so bright. Don't know if the DJI is even picking up how bright it is, but guys, it's nice though. Nice and bright, love it. Such a mixture of beautiful and ugly at the same time. It's crazy. This part is so beautiful, but at the same time you're passing a lot of homeless people, happy people. You can see love in the air, see the couples just having a good time together. So there's always a mixture of like good and bad. Good and bad. I feel like I'm very empathetic and aware. Like, I just saw this older guy. Where's he going by himself? He looked like he should be at home or should have someone with him. He was walking and holding on to the wall as he's walking, and he's by himself. And I'm like, where is his help? Or I don't know where he's going. But then again, a lot of older people don't want help. Like, they want to keep their independence, which is all good. We all want to have that independence, no matter how old we get. But then there's this fear for their safety, and he just looks like he should not be by himself right now. When I tell you New York City is busy, this has been one of the busiest years, I think, for New York City. I think not just because of the Knicks, but sports in general. Everyone is here. Just came up for my walk and got distracted. Ended up in H&M because I saw that they had a sale. I don't know. I don't know what's going on outside of my own affairs. Yeah, I don't know what's going on the outside. So I was minding my own business, but obviously I'm looking at where I'm walking, and I'm walking past the H&M and notice that they have a sale sign, and all items are final, so whatever you buy you're not able to return. So I made sure I tried on what I was interested in, which wasn't a lot. I don't think that any of the things that I saw when I went in, that was a week ago or so, I don't think any of those things are available right now. They're probably all sold out. Because there were some good pieces too. Got me a skirt and a dress, and they came to $27.98, both of them. Good morning, Glow Kings and Queens. I'm fresh-faced and about to apply a small amount of makeup, not a lot. This morning, all I'm using is my castor oil, just a little pump. I like to heat it up in my hands first. And then I just press it into my skin, especially under my eyes. I haven't lotioned the rest of my skin yet, but I will. L'Oreal Paris Midnight Eye Cream. Remember, I started a conversation with you all about content creators going back to full-time jobs. I wanted to finish that conversation. Over the last year, we've seen something that would have sounded impossible just a few years ago. Full-time influencers and content creators. The same people who were corporate baddies, who quit their jobs, built six-figure. So now this is the L'Oreal Paris Midnight Cream. The same people who quit corporate jobs and built six-figure businesses online and encourage others to follow their dream or quietly return into their 9-to-5s. Now, I'm not an expert by any means in the creator space, but I feel like I can understand why some people have to return to work. There's nothing wrong with that, to be quite honest with you. It's just, how are you going to pivot into that next step of your life, your next step of your career? All right, let's go back a few years. Remember during the pandemic when creators were thriving? Basically, we were all at home consuming online content all day. Brands were pouring money into influencer marketing. The views were high. Engagement was high. Sponsorships were everywhere. I'm putting on my false lashes, by the way. For many creators, it felt like opportunities would never stop, or that things would never change. However, the economy shifted quite a bit. Things are not the same as they used to. A lot of marketing budgets tightened. Brands became more selective. And suddenly, creators who were making thousands from one sponsored brand deal found themselves fighting against hundreds and maybe even thousands of other creators for that same campaign. I know because I'm one of those people. When supplies goes up, everyone is a creator right now. And I know we were pushing, oh yes, you can all be a creator. We were pushing that for a bit, and we thought that that was going to be sustainable, but it's backfired on us. When supply goes up, demand goes down and rates start falling. And many creators who built businesses around sponsorships and brand deals suddenly realized that they were now standing on one leg. Once that one leg started shaking, so did their income stream. Most of us already know that with content creating, 1 month you may take home $2,000. Another month you may take home $10,000. It is not consistent. Sometimes campaigns get canceled. There's just a lot of uncertainties right now. And it's really hard for those people who not only have families, people have mortgages, they have bills to pay. Like, we have to survive somehow. And if you're no longer making the amount to sustain you as a full-time creator, you're gonna start looking elsewhere to make money. I think a lot of people are also becoming burnt out, and this is why I shifted the way I share content. I remember when a lot of my content was mostly fashion related, that meant constantly purchasing new pieces to share with you guys. Obviously that meant spending more money. Shooting fashion content can be so exhausting. You have to set up your space, you're trying on different pieces, you're accessorizing. It takes so much time. Anytime I do a try on, it takes an entire day, guys. What you see in just 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes can take an entire day for one person to produce. You're the CEO, you're your director, you're doing everything, you're your editor. You are basically managing the job of maybe 5 people. So eventually you also get burnt out. And what's crazy is you are expected to do all these things, remain cheerful, remain in a good mood, because truly content creating becomes like entertainment. So it can become a lot. I know that a lot of creators realize that relying on brand deals to survive is no longer the way. And that was one of the biggest mistakes I believe a lot of creators made. They focused a lot on the brand deals and not so much the love of what they were doing. They were seeking the next deal and started to lose love for what they were doing. And I think that most of us, myself included, because I am a consumer just as much as I am a creator, to realize that some of these things that people were promoting, they didn't truly like and they didn't actually use or wear after sharing. And I think that is why we are drawn to creators who truly use the things that they talk about. So you don't just see them share them with you on a random video. You see them using them throughout. I just used my Tom Ford color corrector. You guys see I now have lashes. And I am using my L'Oreal True Match concealer, and it has 1.5% hyaluronic and caffeine. So it also helps to reduce puffiness and wakes your eyes up. Now that creators are faced with this dilemma, many of them are now realizing how important it is to create your own. Many of them are looking at creating their own brands, selling something of their own. They already have people who will support them. They have their supporters, like I have you guys. And that's why I started to focus on my clothing brand. And I always knew it's something I wanted to do, but I was always very slow in working on it. Now I am hyper focused on it actually. And a lot of other creators are doing the same thing, creating their own brands, whether it's candles, lotions, perfumes. People are now focusing on creating another stream of income. Recently, this YSL blush has been my favorite. I really love this shade of pink on my complexion. The days of posting random content and expecting brands to fund your entire lifestyle is gone. I think that creators who survive the next 5 years or so, they're gonna move smarter, they'll diversify, they'll build small businesses and depend less on sponsorships. Did I tell you guys about these brushes I bought from Amazon? I don't think I shared links to them. These brushes are so good. This is the one for my concealer, and I really love how it blends out my concealer. Now, if you're a creator who is struggling right now, if your brand deals have slowed down, and if you're considering going back to a 9-to-5, a traditional job, whether it's full-time or part-time, don't view that as a failure. Sometimes changing your direction isn't about giving up on a dream. It's about creating stability while you build a stronger one. It's about choosing peace instead of panicking. I know that this has been a dream for so many, myself included, to become a full-time creator or just to be an entrepreneur, to be exact. I don't want to be a full-time creator necessarily, but I want to be able to build something for myself and not rely on my traditional 9-to-5 job. And in my case, 9-to-6. But there's no shame in protecting yourself, protecting your peace, protecting your family, reinventing yourself. We say that a lot lately. The creator landscape is changing, but change does not need to be the end of your story. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm sure many of you have seen some changes. So let me know the changes that you've seen in the creator space. If you're a creator like me, and I know there's a few of you who consume my content, let me hear your thoughts. How have things changed for you, and what are you doing different to sustain? All right, so I'm almost done right now. All right, let's talk about this brand that sent me these items. It's called Kulfi, and they sent me a mascara. So this is the mascara, so I'm gonna use this now. I have to let my primer dry for a bit though. What time is it? 7:40. I gotta get out of here, y'all. They sent me a glow mist. This is the, and then I have their famous lip oil in the color guava. Let's try out this while my lashes continue to dry. So this lip oil actually stains your lips. Love the color. It's beautiful. I'm gonna come back on later to see how it lasts. If I wipe off the oil, because it does look like a gloss right now, but if I wipe off the top layer, the color is supposed to stain your lips. And I'm going to try the mist as well. This is the mascara. I really love how this applies. Let's add my oils. This is my jojoba oil. So this is my castor oil. I mix them together. I use the two of those mostly. Only thing about oils though, guys, don't put it on if you're going to put something on that is silky. Not a good idea. Or anything that may stain. So I actually prefer to use more of this at night than in the day. So I'm trying to let it soak into my skin. All right, let's try the mist. I think my mascara should be dry. Ooh, it has such a cooling effect. This morning, I'm going to use the Angels Sheer by Kilian. I'm going to mix this with another perfume. I think I'm going to mix it with my Flower Bomb. See that light? Woohoo! Gotta love summer. Glow Kings, Glow Queens, happy Juneteenth. This is now Friday, June 19th. It is officially the day we celebrate basically our freedom. Even though sometimes I think we're still not free, as long as we are governed, even though I know we need structure in our lives, as long as we are being governed and there's not true freedom of speech, true unbiased practices in our countries, in our communities, we won't truly be free. I think that this is something we'll all continue to fight for our entire lives. And it's sad. I have to put my glasses on. I usually wear my contact lenses, especially when I'm filming, because there's usually a reflection on your glasses, and I don't prefer to see that reflection when I'm filming. But I'm gonna put my contacts in a little later when I'm getting ready to go out. Having a fairly slow start to the day. It is now 12:06. I got up, taught my workout class, had a really beautiful workout. It was delightful. I feel like every workout is good, but like this week, my favorite workout was not today's, but actually yesterday's workout. I like the more slow, intentional workouts, the ones where I focus on one muscle group instead of combining all of the different muscle groups, which I tend to do so that I can address different parts of the body for those who do not get to work out daily. Like if you're someone who don't work out often, then a full body workout is best. So I try to do those types of workouts so I can touch various body parts for each person who's working out with me. I'm still using my new mic. I really love this mic, guys. It came in this case, and now this case is literally tethered to me because I pick it up every time I'm about to film. Just as much as I'll need my camera, I need the mic. There's a difference in the sound quality, not because you guys can hear me better, but it also helps to cancel out some background noises. But what I was noticing that when I wear it on my person, like on my body, if I attach it to my neckline, it often gets brushed, like I'll touch it, I'll move, and it will pick up that noise. So what I've been doing is resting it on my console, on my vanity, when I'm in here, instead of having it on me, and it still picks up everything. It's almost like I have a stand-in mic. It's basically like I'm using it in that format. Let me oil my hands first before I show you guys what my nails look like. The other nails I wore, first off, those were some very cheap nails. I think I may have purchased them from Amazon. When I say they're cheap, there are some nails that feel like plastic, and then there are some nails that feel more like acrylic, like a true acrylic nail that you got done at the nail salon. I'm using my Tahitian coconut oil that I blended with my castor oil and my jojoba oil. So this already had the Tahitian coconut body oil. This was purchased from Marshall's, I think. Jay bought this for me actually, and I needed a bottle to put my jojoba in, and about this amount was left. So I figured I could blend the two, so I added my jojoba oil to this, and I also added some coconut oil. This is kind of like a easy blend, using that as my cuticle oil. The only thing I would add to this would be vitamin E. What's included in it was coconut oil and glycerine and a slight fragrance, which is good. This is really good. Glycerine is a humectant, and it really does add moisture or help your body to retain your skin, to retain moisture. I'm trying to learn to relax my fingers because I'm always like this all day, typing, being on my phone, editing content. Like I Most of us in this digital world, we use our hands a whole lot more. So I'm trying to like do hand exercises. I do have this little ball that my boss bought. One of these balls like to use during the day, because it really will help if you use your hands in a different form to what you usually do. And I've been trying to use it. I pick it up daily and just squeeze it and massage the ball, and that in itself is helping to strengthen my wrist. My wrist has been very, very weak. My thumb is extremely weak. This one is weaker than the left, and I try to get Jay to massage it for me at night. Ugh. It's not only a aging issue, it's definitely a repetitive strain issue. Now that my hands look a little better, I can show you my nails. So I went with a French manicure. I just love the simple, elegant beauty of a French manicure, and I am happy with this. I finally got that oil that I mentioned to you. Let me see if I can remember how to pronounce it. Bakuchi oil. Improves skin volume, reduces fine lines and deep wrinkles, and it refines skin texture. I'm still going to apply my other skincare, but I am starting with this. This is going to be my base. I could not wait to use this. I used some of it last night. I'm trying to see if there's any kind of, like if there's tingling. There's a slight tingle actually when you use it. I'm gonna do the rest of my skincare in maybe another hour or so, but I'm gonna stop, find something to wear later. Jen, I plan to go out. Don't know exactly what time we're about because he's working on a car, and sadly when he's working on a car it sometimes throws off our plans, and I'm hoping that that's not today. No, I mean there's a lot I can do inside. There's so much I can do inside. Like I have to finish up a skirt that and a top that I started. I do have to finish the other half of my closet. Like there's a ton of things that I have to do. I feel like I'm going to wrap up this video today and start a new one this afternoon when we go out. Let me show you the other half of the closet first before I do anything else. It's not completely set up the way I need it to be set up because there's still some stuff on the top that I need to reorganize. As you can see, I still have the mirror up. My bonus daughter may take this mirror. She may take it. If she does not take it, I'm going to put it in our bedroom instead because we have more than enough space for it. Alright guys, so this is what the closet is looking like. I have small suitcases down at the bottom. I've hung a few of my summer bags on the rods, and then I have a few of my winter coats on the inside, so you have to come deep inside to see. So now we just have to tackle the other side, on the other side of the mirror, so I can figure out what I'm wearing today, because I still have a lot of summer pieces that are in like my larger suitcases, which are on the other side of the closet, that I have not looked at yet. Well, queens and kings, I just spent about an hour just pulling out a bunch of things. I have one suitcase that was loaded with summer pieces. When I tell you I have a lot of summer clothes, I really do not need to be shopping. Overconsumption is so huge. It's huge everywhere. We keep buying new things, like we're looking for a high or something, like a new high. It's beginning to be too much for me. I don't like that I was that person at one time, and I feel better about not over consuming anymore. My pockets thank me very, very much. Jeez, I have so many beautiful pieces. I got really excited pulling them out. Some things I forgot I had. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Let me show you guys a few. After that, I'll probably be ending off this week's vlog. I got this about 3 years ago at a Farm Real sale, sample sale. I got every time I wear this, the amount of compliments that I get. All right, so many compliments. It's so beautiful. This dress that I sometimes wear as a skirt. This was from Anthropologie. Everything needs steaming, by the way, so they're gonna look wrinkled. So good. Beautiful ethnic piece. Another gorgeous piece. This, I worked with Dress Barn. Oh my god, I can't remember the brand. I think it was Dress Barn. I upgraded this dress. It had sleeves, long sleeves. I cut off the sleeves, right? I made this like a cap sleeves. And this was a long sleeve all the way down to your wrist. The slits were like down to your knee. I raised the slit up. So now this dress is super sexy. It has an open back. It's so gorgeous, this dress. Every time I wear it, this I've never worn. This has like an asymmetrical look. It's long. I've shared this with you before. This is by Baobab. I got this on a sample sale as well, an online sample sale. This is one of my favorite brands for Love and Lemon. Open back, it can X, it can just tie straight. You can do so much with it. It has these strings at the side that you can tie. You can actually reveal your entire side if you want to, or you can close it all the way up and just show your, you know, the thigh action. You know, it's so good with this beautiful frill. I wore this in Barbados about 4 years ago when we went home for crop over. That year I went with Monroe and Tony and my other friend. She's the fashionable nurse. Her name is Sherry, but her name is Fashionable Nurse, and she's on Instagram as well as YouTube. But yeah, when I went to Barbados, that was the first time I got this for that crop over, which is 4 years ago, and this dress still looks fresh. Like every time I wear this dress, heads turn. And I love that bright orange papaya, so pretty. And if you are an OG, you will remember De La Moda NYC. If you're an OG, you remember the brand. It's a black-owned brand. She's no longer in business, but this is like a little keyhole at the front. This goes around your boob. Then we have these extra strings that tie around your waist and makes your waist look even smaller. It's a chiffon, very sheer fabric. Has again slits up the side. So this reminds me of the floral piece that I showed you that I think I got from Dress Barn. And then we have this top. I think I may have cut the tag out of this one, but this is a beautiful corseted type top. It has these poofy sleeves and then a little frill around the waist. It's so cute. I picked this up from Revolve a couple years ago. I'm talking maybe 5 years ago. I think I bought this around my 50th birthday. And still a beautiful, beautiful top. I actually forgot that I had this top. I haven't worn it in forever. And then this is another beautiful crop top with these huge balloon sleeves. It has a low neckline. These 3 wooden type buttons. Oh, so good. Another Farm Real piece that I picked up when they had the sample sale. When I tell you, I do not need, and when I say the word, I'm going to say need. I do not need to shop for too many summer pieces. If I pick up a piece here and there is one thing, but my aim is to try to make more of my pieces rather than buy. And not saying I'm not going to buy clothing, I will. I have limited time, so sometimes I do have to buy something rather than make it. But there's just this joy in knowing that my wardrobe is pretty well stocked for summer, for vacation, for all of the things. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember this one though. I gotta show this one. I shared this beautiful red dress with you all sometime last year in the summer, late summertime. I never really got to wear it. I filmed in it, but I never wore it out. I may wear this today, or I may wear this dress. I'm leaning towards this one because I think it's going to keep me a little cooler. Oh my god, guys, this dress is timeless, and I had this from a seller who was, she was at a street fair or something. It wasn't in like in a boutique or anything. The dress is covered up at the front, but there's a party in the back because the entire back is out. I love to take this on vacation because it is that cotton spandex that just molds really well. You can just steam it or put a light or iron it lightly just to get out some of the wrinkles, because this was also in the suitcase. Everything I just showed you was in that suitcase, and there are more things in the suitcase that I have not taken out, and there's a lot more things that I haven't shown you. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how bountiful my summer wardrobe is. Like, I have a lot of pieces, guys. It is now 2:10. I messaged Jay, he's still working, and I'm praying that we can get out of here by 5 o'clock. Hopefully I can start getting dressed at around 4. If I do come on, it will be for the next week's vlog instead of this one. My lips are really, really super dry. This is where I'm going to say my goodbyes. I know you guys already know what's coming. Remember to take your walks, cherish the small wins, and enjoy this journey that you are on. I love you all so, so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.